Herkese yeniden merhaba. Tekrardan yeni bir oyunla karşınızdayım. Bu benim gençliğimde oynayıp çok sevdiğim bir oyundu. O zaman internet çok yaygın değildi. Mecbur uzun soluklu oyunlar oynamaya çalışırdık. Bunlardan biri de benim için bu oyundu. Bu oyunu şimdi tekrardan oynamak istiyorum. Hem özledim hem biraz değişiklik olsun. Hadi lafı uzatmadan bir başlayalım bakalım.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Şimdi güzel bir başlangıçla hikayeyi anlattılar. Bir dakika bekleteceğim. Şimdi ırk olarak bize bu ne veriyor? İnsan. Yani din ve mabet dediğine göre büyücü. Yoksul hayatlar falan dediğine göre bunlar da tahminen tam diyecektim hırsız. Gücüler çok dayanıklı dediğine göre tank. Tamam. Ben insandan bir devam edeceğim. Peki, ha tamam, şurada veriyor. Bu hırsız, büyücü, bu da savaşçı. Ben büyücüden devam edeceğim. Çünkü bunda parti kurabiliyorsun. Parti kurduğum zaman öne zaten tank falan atacağım. Ben arkadan takır takır vururum. Uzun yıllar olduğu için oyun konusunda ilk defa oynuyor gibi acemilikler yaşayacağım. Ben bunlarla hiç uğraşmam, ne yalan söyleyeyim.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
There is tranquility.
Is losing all your magic an option? No, I have faith that you will succeed.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Şimdi diyorlar ki çok güzel, mantıklı. Büyü insanlara hizmet edilmesi için verildi. Hükmetmek için değil diyor. Fakat diyor büyüyü öğrendiğin zaman diyor nefsine vesaire kapılıp diyor eğer diyor büyüye hükmedersen diyor seni öldürmek zorundayız diyor. Çünkü diyor büyüye hükmettiğin zaman diyor nefsi ve şahsi çıkarların ortaya çıkacak diyor. Ve sen o büyüyü diyor işte onun için kullanacaksın diyor. İşte insanlara mesela kendini peygamber gibi göstereceksin, mucizeler vesaire. Ya da insanları korkutacaksın, manipüle edeceksin o büyülerle. Senin diyor böyle biri olmadığını vesaire gerçekten o büyüyü şey olarak kullandığını anlayabilmemiz için diyor seni teste tabi tutacağız diyor. Hem şeyden korkmaman gerekiyor diyor. İşte bazı şeylerden diyor korkularını yenmen gerekiyor diyor. Çünkü diyor e, başka büyücüler falan da diyor seni diyor korkutarak diyor şey yapabilir diyor. Manipüle edebilir diyor. Senin büyülerini gider diyor. Başkasını öldürtür diyor. Yani elinde tuttuğun şey diyor yetenek diyor tehlikeli bir yetenek diyor. Onu zapt etmeyi öğrenmen lazım diyor. Biz de gidelim bir zapt edelim bakalım. Şimdi ne diyor? Tamam.
It shall be done.
Bir dakika şurayı niye okumuyorum ben? Ha bunu çantana koy diyor. Tamam. Abi bir dakika ben şu yazıları niye okumuyorum ya? Yazılar çok küçük değil mi? Bu ekibi diyor. Çantandan diyor direkt diyor karakterini atabilmen için diyor. Ha, buna strength yetmiyor. Tamam. Bu ne? Tamam sağlığını biraz diyor yeniler diyor. Tamam ya bildiğin şey iksir. Tamam. Abi bu oyun böyle miydi ya? Yıllar yıllar sonra oynadığım için. Burada bir şey var. Bu ne?
As you say.
Tamam. Yazılar biraz küçük ya. Ne oldu? Niye durdurdun? Oh ayva yedik. Oyun baya kapsamlı ya. Yılına göre falan çok çok iyiydi ya. Ben baya sevmiştim bu oyunu. Bir tane tüccar olacak diyor burada. Değerli eşyalar şey yapan. Bakalım bulabilirsek. Aa,
With you. I shall do it.
biraz şey tam anlayamadım ama alışacağım. Güzel. Biraz bekleyince sağlık kendi kendine doluyor. Tamam. Şeyi çözünürlüğü biraz arttırabilirim ya. Yazılar çok küçük.
To the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse. It's fuzzy, that time before. They wake you up in the middle of the night and drag you to the harrowing chamber. And then, the Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade. You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out. A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight. That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there. Begun. Most excellent.
Bu asa falan elime alsam biraz daha güzel olacak da.
As you say. Very well. Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon. Indeed. The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come. Is that what your test is called? I know little of your mortal ways. I do know that a demon has been called, and told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave, until one of you is dead. They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives. I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat. Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested. As you wish, mortal. We battle until I am convinced you are strong enough to defeat your demon. If you do not convince me, I will slay you. Are these rules understood? Our duel begins now. Fight with valor!
Shall be done. As you say.
Enough. Your strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours. Short of battling the demon for you? No. I suspect not. May you find glory in all your achievements, mortal.
Arkadaşlar biraz dövüş falan yaptık. Karşılığında asa aldık. Asa benimle kalacak mı diye sorduk ama yok diyor. Sadece bu evrende kalabilir diyor, burada diyor. Buradan çıktığında diyor asan gidecek diyor. Neyse buluruz ya. Kontrollere tam bir alışamadım.
Very well.
Bu ikinci yetenek alev püskürtmesi ciddi iyi hasar veriyor ha.
There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Tamam, bu da cübbe falan verecek herhalde.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left. I know that you will fail your test, and he will eat you. Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. I tire of you already. I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying. Many mortals dream. They come here often, but you are not one of those. You are aware, a mortal with power and will, the sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I'm disinclined to begin such a struggle. Indeed. Now, what do you want with me? You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours. Truly?
Hadi bakalım.
This gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
Abi rüya fikir saçma olur. En mantıklı harita geliyor bana ya.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Bana nadiren dokunurlar. Sıklıkla tutarlar. Zeki olanlar beni güzel kullanırlar. Şimdi kulp desem, kulpla zeka ne alaka? Yani aptal insanlar da bardak kullanıyor. Dilim derken dilden mi bahsediyor? Ama sıklıkla tutarlar diyor. Kimse kimsenin dilini sıklıkla tutmaz. Sinir. Bakın bu bilmece zor lan. Vallahi zor. Nefesim dese abi zeka, bak burada benim için özne zeka. Zeki. Kılıç beni, akla gerek yok. Aptallar da kılıcı kullanabilir. Buna ne desek ya? Şimdi kılıç desen, dediğim gibi dur. Kılıç desek abi zeki. Aptallar da şey yapabilir. Aptalda zaten akıl olmaz. Yani zeki olmaz. Nefes aptalda da var, zekide de var. Sinir aptalda da, zekide de var. Abi şu kulpla dilim arasında gidip geliyorum. Çünkü zeki olanlar beni güzel kullanırlar diyor ya, hani tatlı dil yılanı deliğinden çıkartır misali. Aga bunu diyorum, patlayacak zaman neyse. Kulpta çünkü zekayı barıştıramıyorum yani. Aptallar da bardaktan kulplu şey içebilir.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair
Ha
enough.
iyi.
One more try, shall we? Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
Ya bunda, pek şeyim yok. Gece dediği için rüya demek istiyorum. Gece müzik, eğlence, bu tepiniyorlar yani, bunlar kol kola giriyorlar içkiyle falan. Bu şeyli adetleri var ya, böyle işte bira şeyleriyle falan kol kola girip geceleri müzik falan çalıyorlar. Bir kafam müzikte şeye karışıyor, rüyaya. Örümcek ne alaka? Örümcek beni eğlendirmez. Kitap eğlendirmez. Rüya diyeceğim buna ya.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Burada bak, o kadar soru cevapladık ama ayı şey oldu ha. Bize yardım edecek dövüşlerde. Şu an partiye girdik onunla.
I don't want to disappear.
O sıkıntılı işte. Friendly Fire var. Şu ayıcığın biraz canı dolsun. Ben buna can basabiliyor muyum? Lan lan lan, 2 kere can bastık boş yere. Fulleyebiliyor muyum tekrar? Sanırım burada dövüşeceğiz.
There is a spirit of rage.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul. Amusing. Have you not told it of all arrangement, Mouse?
We don't have an arrangement. Not anymore.
And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy. What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me, like they tried with you. You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in. Back! Help me back! They killed me, right? Just like all who fail in here. They'll kill you too. Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil, the Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear. They know nothing. Dipping children in the Fade to tease. Repeating Maker like it means something? I hate those mortals so much. I mean, we're all mortal, but the Templars...
Maybe they are right about you. Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Are you all right? Say something, please. Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like? There must be something more, or they'd tell the apprentices what's involved. I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint, and I'll stop asking, I promise. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here, and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing. I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me. The Tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens. You've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless. He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions. The Fade is the dream realm. Maybe it's a side effect of being cut off from the Fade. No dreams, no emotions? Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak, and sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up. He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you'd never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Tamam. Manamızı biraz arttıralım. Yani de büyü verelim. Güzel. Bir tane verme hakkımız var şu an. Aslında fena değil.
Did you hear anything? Is he all right? Is he awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar Cullen said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He must be so talented.
Someone sounds jealous.
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
I shall do it.
Sanırım üst katta. Burada da çünkü kılıç kalkan bir şey var. Sandık var.
Very well.
I wonder when I'll get to go for my harrowing. Hello there.
It is begun.
Did you hear? Hear what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic.
Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence.
Because blood magic is powerful, you can bend others to your will and force demons into your service. That's what I hear anyway.
Size bu bahsettiğim olay işte.
I really hate how the Templars are always staring at us.
It's nice to see you still alive.
As you say.
Must control.
Bu katı bir gezmek lazım.
Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries? But...
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe. You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that. Ah, congratulations on your harrowing.
I really should be concentrating on the flame.
Magic must serve man and not rule over him. Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me? Only boys can do magic.
Hey!
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Concentrate, coat the sheep. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want?
No?
Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again. Did you hear the rumor about someone being a blood mage?
Şimdi bu tapınakçılar hem büyü biliyor, büyüyle nasıl savaşacağını, hem kılıç kalkan kullanıyorlar. Oyunun ilk başlarında bize anlatıyordu ya işte e, kötü
Many
karakterler
more
vardı ya,
involved
kara nesil.
Oscar, Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
Ah, if it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens. You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get. They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi. Now, child, it's not that bad.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them. It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child? The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Nothing to see here. It has begun.
Ha şu benimle konuşur falan diye götüreyim dedim ama böyle olacağını bilseydim kendisi gitsin derdim.
Ah, the Grey Warden, and our newest mage. Is there anything I can do for you? That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon.
Fascinating.
But if you'll excuse me, I have quite a bit of work to attend to.
Şimdi bu Green muhafızlar oyunun başında diyordu ya bize. Bu kara nesil geldi falan işte savaş oldu vesaire. Aradan 400 yıl geçti falan işte.
You look well. That's wonderful. I was thrown up for a full week after my heroin. It's delirium that does that, I think.
Bu o işte şeyleri öldürenler Green muhafızlardı.
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well. You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
Aradan zaman geçtikten sonra işte bunlar tek tük kaldı. Bu büyücülerin bu şeyinde kulesinde büyücülerle beraber yaşıyorlar. Bir nevi büyücüler de gardiyanlık yapıp hem koruyorlar hem zapt ediyorlar. İşte büyü yanlış ellere geçerse veya büyücü sapıtırsa
Is there something else I can do for you? Certainly. I am intimately familiar with these subjects after all. Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose. It is not my place to comment. A horde has formed within the Korkari wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde. Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face. We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back. Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right. They usually move around in small groups, but there are always more of them, lurking underground, biding their time. Of course, don't let me keep you. Is there something else I can do for you? I imagine you don't leave very often, do you? I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion. Once, in my youth, just after I joined the Grey Wardens, I was traveling with my mentor. We encountered a group of Templars hunting a blood mage. They were quite far away, so I cannot be sure of what I saw. He forced some of the Templars to turn on their fellows. It was dreadful to behold. He would have escaped had he not overlooked one Templar who snuck up behind him and cleaved his head in two. There have been mages within the Grey Wardens who have needed to resort to blood magic to deal with the Darkspawn. It is something to consider, certainly. The mages whose connection to the Fade has been severed? Why do you ask? It keeps them and those around them safe. Perhaps the sacrifice is worthwhile. I cannot say. Do not let me keep you.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving? I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning? We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here. I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please. We should be safe here. A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble. I wish that was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
The joy of helping a friend? The satisfaction of knowing you prevented a gross injustice?
The repository holds more than phylacteries. Join us, and the artifacts will be yours for the taking.
Aren't you sick and tired of the Circle running your life? You could get out of here with us. You'll be out of here and gone before they can even dispatch a messenger to the city. You're talented and clever. You could take your phylactery back from your hunters if you wish. You have so much power. Once you're free, they wouldn't be able to stop you.
Thank you. We will never forget this. I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The First Enchanter and Knight Commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate. Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Şimdi bu dinginler şu oluyor. Bunlar bakıyor. Ulan biz buna büyü öğretirsek, tamam mı? Bu büyüyü zapt edemez. Kendi menfaatlerine falan kullanır. Biz ne yapalım? Bunu zombiye çevirelim. İşte o şeye sokuyorlar.
Yes? Senior Enchanter Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want? That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course you know this. No, I can't let anyone in there just now. There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe. Yes, but I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes. Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to Senior Enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent. I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one. Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Bu kişileri orada bildiğin komaya sokuyorlar. O benim işte ilk tanıştığım bir adam da vardı ya, fare mağara gibi olan vesaire. O da onlardan işte. Oraya giriyor. Ruhu sıkışıp kalmış. Ha, orada bize iblis şey olarak kandırmaya çalıştı ama dinginler de bu şekilde. Bu şeyi bir yapalım. Mahzendeki örümcekleri bir temizleyelim madem öyle. Normalde burayı komple gezmek istiyorum. Bütün değerli şeyler hep buradadır var ya, şu an oyunun başı ya. Yani bir de sonuçta RPG oyun. Topa var mı? Şey, asa. Güzel. Bak, bir sürü güzel şey bulmuşuz. İki tane de asa bulmuşuz. Güzel. Başlangıç için gayet iyi. Atarız, sıkıntı yok. Güzel, 82 XP veriyor. Yeteneği doşluyor, o kötü oluyor ya. Bak. Ulan hep aynı asa çıkıyor ya.
As you say, we've begun.
Güzel. Sanırım bir de bot çıktı. Botum gerçi var mıymış? Varmış. Belki bu daha iyidir. Evet, daha iyi. Artı bir magic veriyor. Şunlarla falan herhalde bazı iksirler yapacağız. Daha oyuna yeni başladık. Öğreneceğiz, çözeceğiz. Sıkıntı yok. Ulan korkuttu ha.
Very well.
Tamam, aynısından var. Oo, iki tane hem de. Bak canım çeyreğe indi ha. Bu zırhları giymesek buradan sağ çıkamam. Bunları falan hep eşya basacağız herhalde ya. Aşağı düşüp ölmem herhalde.
It shall be done. Damn it! It's a fine thing we've done.
Bu debuff atıyor. Bunu attığın zaman düşman zayıflıyor yani. Tamam. Sanırım görevin bitmesi lazım. Tamam, aktif ettik. Görevin güncel durumunu nereden görüyoruz? Mecbur bir tur daha atacağım. Çünkü hiç şey demedi. Görev tamamlandı falan. Bunu biraz anlayabilmem lazım ya, ya da kolaylaştırmaları lazım. Bu görevi ben yaptım mı yapmadım mı anlamıyorum yani. Gidip konuştuğumuzda belli olacak.
You're back. Are the spiders gone? Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here. Exactly. I'll be here, keeping the crawlies away. It's good to see you again. No, thank the Maker. You were pretty thorough. I don't think I could have done a better job. Thanks again.
Oğlum teşekkürlü olmuyor işler la. İnsan bir altın verir, asa verir.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item? Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form. It is procedure. I need a senior mage's authorization to release an item. Thank you.
Bak adam mesela dinginlerden, bildiğin zombi gibi konuşuyor. Robot gibi. Güzel, bunların hepsini okuyacağım. Yaratıklar 33 tane. Bayağı kodeks var be. Fena fena. Onun ne kadar çok şey var bunun bir de. İndirilebilir içerik var. Neyse biz şimdi işimize bakalım. Şunu bir aktif edelim. Burası ilk kat diyor. Bir inelim oraya. Buralarda gezmiştim. Şurada nereye iniyor? Bodrum. Kilitli. Zaten herhalde buraya gireceğiz. Doğru ya, şey bulup da şu çubuğu halledip evden nasıl izin alacağız bakalım.
I shall do it.
And shh, we're on duty. Yeah, there's no one here. Someone's always watching. I swear it's like the walls have eyes.
Hey, did you hear about that apprentice they're going to send for?
Shh.
Yes, is there something you need? No, you may not. I'm surprised you ask. I would have thought you'd be used to this idea by now. Only mages on official circle business are allowed to leave the tower, and the first enchanter has not informed us of any mages leaving the tower today. Make a smile fortune on you.
Baş büyücüye geri gidelim. Harita ve görev kullanımı biraz zor geldi ya. Ya da ben alışamadım. Mantığını anlamadım. Burada bir çıkış olması gerekiyor. İlk kat.
Joffrey would do something before. I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work. Ah, the fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really. Getting back to your studies so quickly after the harrowing, most mages need at least a week to recuperate. But no matter, it's good to see you're so eager to get back to work. What exactly are you doing with the rod? Evidently. Well, bring me your proposal and I'll look over it. Well, you need to lay out your ideas and methods clearly. As my mentor told me, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Go on, get started on that then.
Ya bir de şimdi kağıt falan mı bulacağız ya? Abi ben o zamanlar yıllar öncesinde çatapat İngilizceyle ben bunları nasıl geçmişim anlamadım. Ben oyunu bitirdiğimi hatırlıyorum ya. Ya bitirdim ya şey bayağı bir şeye çıkmıştım çünkü dışarıya falan. Ha şeye gideceğiz. Kağıdı buna getireceğiz.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters? I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man. Certainly. What is on your mind? When he is ready. I'm sure you think so, but it's not your place to decide. Why do you ask? Very well. I am here should you wish to discuss anything. You have returned. Does something require my attention?
İlla şeyi soracağız yani o zaman.
Does something require my attention? And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut. Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowen has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen. Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue. Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
Bakın bu ünlemi niye geçiremedik ya?
Require my attention. And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut. Oh, interesting. What more do you know? Your loyalty to the Circle is obvious. Tell me what you know. Your candor will not be forgotten. Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more about the repository than he would. Do you know anything else? I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out, but I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository. Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned. If the Circle must punish one of its own, I will see the Chantry done the same courtesy. Lily will not walk free while my apprentice suffers. She is also breaking every vow she ever took. If we mention her involvement, the Chantry will say that she was framed. No, she must be caught in the act. If you want to survive, You must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Jowen will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you? Perfect. Will you return to them and carry out their scheme? With solid proof of their crime, we can act. A rod of fire? Why do you... I understand. Trying to break through the door this way. Interesting. The phylactery chamber door is warded and resists all magic worked upon it. Not easy breaking into a locked chamber, is it? Still... yes. The phylactery chamber shares a wall with the artifact vault. Age and dampness seeping up from the ground have weakened a segment of it. You can break down this part of the wall to gain entrance into the chamber. We have an old Tevinter device in the vault. It may have been used for defense, or possibly entertainment. It amplifies spells. Use the rod on this artifact and aim it at the wall. One more thing. Do not be quick to suggest there is another way in. I don't want Lily and Jowen to suspect. Make it seem like you came up with the idea yourself. Here is the form with my stamp. Owain will release the rod to you now.
Şimdi bizim o arkadaşla kız
It is begun.
Bizim o arkadaşla kız buradan kaçmaya çalışıyorlardı. O arkadaşın kaçma sebebi de dingine dönüştürülmekten korkuyordu. Gerçekten de öyle şey yapacaklarmış. Dinginler dediğim gibi bildiğin zombiye dönüşenler. Bunun sebebi de o büyünün vesaire şeyini kontrol edemeyecek, azmi vesaire şeyi olmayan tipler. Yani büyü onların eline geçtiği zaman ya delirecekler ya büyüyü kendi menfaatleri için kullanacaklar.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
O da buradan kaçmak istiyor dingin olmamak için. Kız arkadaşıyla beraber. Bizden yardım istedi. Bir tane mühürlü kapı olduğundan bahsediyor. O mühürlü kapıyı işte falan kır bize yardım et falan diyor. Biz de o büyüyü kırmak için baş büyücüden işte şey istedik. Bazı aletler falan istedik. Fakat isterken de planların hepsini anlattık. İşte bu iki kişi şeyden kaçacak falan vesaire. O da bize bunların ceza almasını gerektiğini söyledi. Bunun sebebi o Jovan denen arkadaşımız, bizim dinginleşecek arkadaşımız, kan büyüsü yaptığından şüpheleniyormuş. Kan büyüsü de yasak bir şey. Kara büyü gibi bir şey bizdeki. O yüzden diyor zaten ceza alacak diyor ama diyor kanıtlamam gerekiyor diyor. Kanıt lazım bize diyor.
It shall be done. As you say. It is begun.
Sarı renk oluyor, açmıyor ya. Normalde sarı olduğu zaman açma şansı var. Gri olduğu zaman açamıyorsun. Şimdi ben şu iki sevgiliyi bulmam lazım o zaman. Harita biraz karışık ya. Ya dediğim gibi ben tam çıkamadım işin içinden. Biz de o şeyi yapmak için suçüstü yapmak için işte şimdi bazı şeyler yapacağız.
Very well.
Güzel, tamam şimdi. Şimdi biraz işler daha kolay olacak.
Do you need something? If not, step back. You're in my light. I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage. What does that mean? Are you saying elves cannot be educated, that we lack the capacity to learn? Well, if you haven't realized by now, elves and humans are equal in the circle. I suppose it isn't entirely your fault. With so many elves living in alienages apart from humans, it's difficult for you to get a true idea of who we are. Ironically, many of us don't know who we are either. Elves have lived under human rule for so long that much of our history and culture has been lost. As a mage, I have an opportunity to prove myself. If that is how you feel, we have nothing more to discuss. Good day.
It is begun.
Bak o kadar geçtim buralardan mesela. Bunları göremeyecektik. Bak şurada da varmış bir tane.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle? I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go. You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that. But I enjoy the library. These books, they're old friends of mine. And it's quiet. When you're my age, you'll appreciate the quiet. Anyway, did you need something? I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Burada kitap varmış.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed... Oh, hello. I'm reciting the Maker's blessings. Would you like to join me? Wonderful. I'll start over. Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Perhaps I should lead. Blessed is the prophetess sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be. Thank you for praying with me. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times. Oh, all right then. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
It has begun.
Ah, buldum şunları.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. That was quick.
To the repository then. Freedom awaits.
Vallahi ortalık karışacak. İhanet ediyorum size ama abi ateş büyüsünde yapmayacaksın ya. Daha doğrusu ihanete benim mecbur şey kalıyor. Mahzen neredeydi ya? Şimdi de onu kaybettik var ya. Burası mıydı? Gerçi bura ambardı, yok. Mahzen en dibe mi ne gitmem gerekiyor? Oradan aşağı iniyordum. Sanırım şurasıydı değil mi?
It shall be done. It has begun.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. Initiates must learn the Circle's history if they are to work with Templars and mages. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it. First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
That's not good.
Oğlum bu insan lan öldü. Kan çıktı bayağı bir.
If we must fight, let's do it quick. You can't stop me! Are you
The Maker is
Now
with
we
us!
I shall do.
Umarım şu parşömen değerli bir şeydir ya. Çıkıp çıkıp duruyor. Vallahi ödüller çöp.
Why don't you just die? Let's try to make this quick!
Level aldık. Şu leveli bir verelim. Hüner ne yapıyor? Aa, tamam buna gerek yok ya. Zaten partide adam olacak ya. O partide olacak adama şey yaparız onu. Kitleriz. Bu sanırım diyaloglarda vesaire şeyde bize yardım edecek. Bunu seçelim ya. Diyaloglarda falan bize yardımcı olur. Ama ben tamam. Büyü konusunda şey isteyecektim diyecektim. Oo bak bu fena değil ha. O fena değil. Biraz hasar gideceğim. Şöyle bir yıldırım yapalım. Oo bayağı çok var.
Quickly, we must fight! We must gain the advantage!
I don't like this.
Bir dakika. Lan bizim iksirler nereye gitti? Şunu da şuraya alırsam daha seri olacak. O ateşi sonra getiririm. O ateş benim hiç neredeyse işime yaramayacak. Hiç. O yüzden getirmesen de olur aslında. Bunun da sebebi Friendly Fire olduğu için ben zaten uzaktan vurmaya çalışacağım. Abi yakına girip o ateşi attıktan sonra zaten şey sıkıntı yani. Hani kullanılabilecek pek şey bir yetenek değil. Faydalı bir yetenek değil benim için.
More the fool pay! There's no glory in bloodshed! I will not fail.
Why can't they leave us alone?
I'm not afraid of you!
I don't want to die here.
As you say.
shall do it.
Pek ciddi güzel şeyler çıkmıyor ya. Oo. Peki bunu silaha şu an verebilir miyim? İlla şeyci lazım mı? Hmm. Demirci lazım. Tamam. Şimdilik bu kadar.
Very well. Now we do battle. Leave us alone! Now we fight! Blast! We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Normalde şu erkeğe kılıç kalkan verebilirim. Ama dövüş bittiğinde kılıç kalkanımı geri vermeyebilir. Benim şu an paraya ihtiyacım var. Onları satmak istiyorum.
I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say.
Ha, saldırsana.
Quickly, we must fight. Shall be done. Leave us alone. Very well. It is begun.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Oo, bu iyi işte bak.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment. There's something odd about that statue.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
Ambiguous rubbish, it could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you. Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall. Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Oğlum o nasıl bir ses şeydi lan.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Enemies approaching. As you say.
Get off! If that's what you want! There is no glory in bloodshed! I'm more dangerous than I look! No quarter shall be given. You can't stop me! It's begun. If it's a fight you want...
Try not to die here!
Burada bir tanesinin şeyi var. Tamam.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
İleri bozmaya gerek yok şimdi. Bu ne la? Hah. Biz döndük dolaştık aynı yere mi geldik? Tamam, kızın kanı ne olacak?
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You are right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not his fault. This was my idea.
He is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for his actions.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you
I
never...
admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down. Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository? Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
As I said, he was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation? The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
He has served the Circle well. He would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say he operated under your instructions, Irving, but I do not trust him. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
This tower is not the place for you. You have a truly rare gift that should not be squandered. Your time is just beginning. The Grey Wardens offer a chance for something more. Take it.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it. The Circle never forgets its apprentices, but the Grey Wardens shall be your family now.
Come. Your new life awaits. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from a circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle. Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now. I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest. By orders of Tairn Loghain, the tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out. I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows? Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing. Make a speed your steps.
Şimdi arkadaşı kan büyüsü yapan arkadaş kaçtı, kurtuldu. Bizi de kralın hizmetine verdiler iyi büyücüyüz diye. Bu kara nesil denen şeyler yaklaşıyor. Onları durdurmamız için. Sonunda şeyden kurtulabildik. Şimdi gri muhafız olmamız isteniyor. Ne yalan söyleyeyim, ben olmak istemiyorum ama oyun zorla yapacak sanırım. Alistar isminde bir adamı bulmamız istiyor. Abi surların yüksekliğine baksana. Şu surlar aşılabilir mi ya?
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of...
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place. Oh ho, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship. Good. You'll need them when you face the Darkspawn. Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Perhaps you'll be the one to turn the tide this time. Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friend. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your Maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
That course of action is inadvisable.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Alistair'i bulduk da bura çok büyük ya. Bir iyice gezmek güzel olurdu.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Eager, are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on. Right.
Aga bunlar kötü kötü kötü kötü. Bunları açmak lazım.
This isn't good. I
hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Yes, let us begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Biz ormana nasıl çıkacağız? Haritanın ilerlememesi kötü.
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Şimdi büyücülerin yaptığı gibi test yapmışlardı ya bizi işte irademizi ölçmek için. Şimdi bu gri muhafızlarda katılmak için yani kendimizi ispatlamamız için bizi şeye sokuyor. Ormana diyor gideceksin diyor. Kara nesil diyor. O yaratıklardan diyor bir kan getireceksin diyor.
And do
Ve diyor bir de diyor arşivler vardı diyor. Onları getirin diyor. Şimdi gidip onları yapacağız.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
As you say.
Eşya satabiliyor muyum acaba? Çanta biraz doldu. Az önce bir kafalık bulduk. Ne veriyor? Hadi bakalım gidelim. Bir ormana çıkalım.
Hail. I'm told you all have
Umar-
business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Umarım çantaya doldurmadan geliriz. Güzel ya, parti oldu mu kolay.
It has begun.
As you say.
It has begun.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Very well.
Şu köpeğin şeyini de bulduk, güzel.
It is begun. No quarter shall be given. It is begun. As you say. I shall do it. As you say.
Hasar şu an çok az ya. 6 falan vuruyorum.
It shall be done. As you say. It shall be done. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Right to the face. This monster.
İleride daha kolay olacak ya. Adamlara kılıç mılıç vereyim. Daha oyunun başı olduğu için biraz zorlanıyoruz.
As you say. I shall do it.
İçlerinde hırsız var mı acaba? Bize hırsız lazım bir tane ya.
As you say.
Şimdi şu adamın son vasiyeti ne? Tamam. Bir tane rulayı bulmamızı istiyor. Buraya giremiyor muyuz? Kötü oldu işte. Şimdi şuralardan gelmiştik. Şöyle bir gidelim bakalım. Burada herhalde iyi bir dövüş olacak. Oyun otomatik kayıt aldı.
More of the fiends ahead. Don't give them the advantage. It has begun. Best be wary.
One down.
Very well. Well, you asked for it.
Buraya bir gidelim bakalım ne var. Aslında şuna da biraz vermem lazım. Adamlar biraz zorluyor. Kalkana ihtiyaç var ya. Neredeler ya? Güzel. Kalkanı şunlara veremiyor muyum ya? Bunlara da versem süper olurmuş.
It shall be done.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Ben bir ormanı takip edeydik. Ormanı iyice keşfetseydik. Bu bizim işte belgeler.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Ya ormanı bir geziydik lan, zırt diye görev bitti.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Bünye herhalde büyük falan gelmiş diyecektim. Peki büyü seviyem kaç? Onu nasıl öğreneceğim? Gereksinim 7 level diyor. İşte şu dost ateşi olmasa
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The Circle
We
of
will not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
Adam ben hainim diye bas bas bağırıyor.
The plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right? Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Ormana geri girebiliyor muyum? Orayı tam gezemedik ya. Yapma ya. Bu bölümü burada bitirelim. Umarım eğlenmişsinizdir. Daha oyuna yeni başladık. Diğer videolarda görüşmek üzere. Sağlıcakla